Well, let's continue our coverage now of exactly what is happening on the ground at Marikana. I'm joined by my colleague, eNews reporter Xoli Mngambi. And Xoli, a very good morning to you. Just give us a sense, before we talk about what happened yesterday, give us a sense of what's happening on the ground at the moment. What is the situation?
Well, Gareth, at the present moment, the situation is much calmer in Marikana as opposed to the scenes that we saw yesterday. Today on the scene are police officials who are basically just investigating the crime scene. Essentially, we have what is called the crime scene investigators, who are the police dressed in blue, who were basically scouring the scene, who had also put down cones, different cones, yellow, orange and green, and we understand that those cones will represent the number of bodies that would have fallen on the ground, and also the number of shellings, bullet shellings that also would have been scattered around the scene. Now, Gareth, as I speak to you now, I'm joined by one lady who came to us this morning with two other ladies, and they essentially came to us crying tears, saying that they do not have their husbands, or their husbands disappeared last night and have not come home. And she unfortunately cannot speak English, so I'll speak to her in vernacular and try to translate back as to what she is saying. Mama, kunjani?
Siyaphila bhuti, kunjani?
Siphile nathi. Ngubani igama likamama?
Nobantu Sikhuza eTabankulu.
Okay, ma'am. Ekseni usixelele uba umyeni wakho akazange abuye ekhaya. Ngubani igama lomyeni wakho and ubesebenza kweyiphi section yemayini?
Umyeni wami uvuke ngo-7 weza apha kule ndawo bahlala kuyo, batoyitoyela kuyo. Akakhange abuye ke ukusukela ngoko, ulele engekho. Usibongile Sikhuza, usebenza 3 traffic area.
Usibongile uke wazama ukuba uyombheka mhlambe esibhedlela?
Anzama ukuyombheka esibhedlela usibongile. Ndiye namkhangela late ngamfumani. Ndeza apha ke ngokwathiwa ize ndibuye ngo-9. Ndabhalisa igama lakhe.
Ubhuti Sibongile bekunguye o support ifamily, nguyena umuntu osebenza ekhaya?
Ewe, ngena umuntu osebenzayo exhonyekeke kuye, nami nabantwana nomama wakhe nabantu abakwabo.
Bangapha abantwana beni?
Abantwana bethu babini.
Babini abantwana?
Ewe.
Ekhaya ube supporta ifamily engakanani?
Ube support umama nabafowabo abayi-5.
Inkosi mama. Siyathemba uba mhlambe usesibhedlela. Siyathemba. Okay.
Sizombona kanjani ubuphi?
Asazi ke mama, ngoba mhlambe bazangixelela abantu balapha apha besebenza khona, but siyanicela uba ningalilahli ithemba. Inkosi mama. Inkosi. Well, Gareth, this is one of the ladies. She says her name is Nobantu Sikhuza, and she's looking for her husband, who is Sibongile Sikhuza. She says that Sibongile came out at 7 yesterday to join the group of striking workers who had gathered on the hill. And by last night, when she asked around, when he didn't come home, she says they were told with a group of other women that they were to come back today at 9 o'clock, and hopefully their husbands, they would know the whereabouts of their husbands. Now, we understand that also the husband was the breadwinner, supporting 2 children, their children that they have, and he also supported about 5 extended family members from back home in Tabankulu in the Eastern Cape. Now, those are just some of the, I guess, the spillover, or rather we would say the effects of the scenes that occurred last night, that now what is emerging now is people that are possible widows that are coming out of the community saying that they have not had their loved ones coming back home last night, and they a bit desperate at this stage because they've not heard from them. And of course we live in hope that hopefully they might be in hospital, but sadly some may have perished. Gareth.
News that moves. eNCA.com.